It's in the game.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Cash on the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more. You want to see more. Life has slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no...
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gautin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather, snow, and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
Play fake. Here's Love. And Watson has it right side. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Love now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Timing was just a bit off, and that can happen occasionally, even with these fine professionals in the NFL.
But on those out routes, that requires precision, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Everyone has to be in sync from the time the quarterback hits his back foot and delivers the ball to the receiver turning to find it.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
They'll complete this one to Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Play brings up second down.
Here we go.
At the Bengals' 49-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So the completion good for just 3. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
Love from the gun on third down. To the right side and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So we see it right here on the opening drive, throwing the football in these snowing conditions. Going to be very, very tough. You wonder if they're going to rethink the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter. As long as they get a chance to throw the football. And I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
23 yards, the final tally. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. He throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now Burrow. his hands quickly to Higgins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 13-yard line.
An inside give, Brown. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
On 1, ready? Gun.
This is Brown going up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 1, ready?
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
11. 180. Plays hot. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. Oh, he nearly took it the distance. Not quite, though. What a great return as they finally corral him inside the 5 at the 3. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Jacobs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Set, ready.
Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
This kick is
Down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to... Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Clay Walker drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it at around the 40. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flushed out right. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
50, green, ready.
Throwing. Love.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Green, here we go, set.
Love. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw now, here's Love. Same target, it's Jacobs again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
To the air again, Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Love from the gun. Flush to his right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
All right, Scott, thank you. The snow is continuing to trickle down here as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway.
The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And the Bengals first down.
11 empty, gun. Stop. 11 mighty. 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 11
Again, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
11. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
11. Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Big 13. 11 mighty. 12. Scott.
And Burrow going to throw again. That is going to be taken down, safe back around the 18-yard line. Rashawn Gary in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Working out of the gun. Love.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
11.
1st down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, with rush 1, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now it's Burrow.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10.
Love now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Love looking to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
That's good.
Here we go. Set. Black down. 50. Green. Ready.
Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are back within a score.
Here we go.
Love throwing for it. That's caught at the one. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The coverage by Evan Williams.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played three quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
11. Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cincinnati.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Now Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Packers are right back. In this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At their 48-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Packers first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 2. Back now at Lambeau. Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2. Just under 2 minutes to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Now a down desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the focus shifts back to the Packers offense, trailing by 5. 1:46 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Ready, ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Here's Love. Flushed out right. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
For a Green Bay Packer.
Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
60 ready.
Now Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On 1, ready?
This is first and 10.
11 empty, 11. Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. Here's first down.
11. Here we go. 11, Mike. Stop.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Packers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You don't fuck it off with some bump. Alright, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my.
Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers.